Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Djukarrnu Batjuwar Zoo. When last we left, we had just put the finishing touches on this train through the safari. Oh, look at this. Everything's shut down because of one horny giraffe. You know what, buddy? Let's move you someplace more hospitable. There we go. So anyway, we had just finished this little safari habitat with the train running through it, and the guests are already loving it. You can see they're coming from both sides. What we're going to do today, animal has escaped. Find it and call a vet. Okay, where is it? Oh my gosh, it actually escaped. Okay. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to do another combined species habitat, and we're going to use this general area for it. And it's not going to be one of the African animals, it's going to be one of the American ones. It's going to be two of the Americans, rather. It's going to be the American bison and the pronghorn antelope. And we're going to put it in this little patch of whatever. And if we have any left, if we have any space left over, we're going to do other things with it. So before we do anything else, what I want to do, let's drop this to 6 meters. And we are going to start lowering the terrain just a touch. Now, let us see what we shall see, shall we? Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to do it again over here. And then again over here. All right. Then we're going to lower this to 4 meters. Bring it back here. Like this. Just like that. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do this. We're going to lay down the null barrier as is usual. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Now I've got this null barrier at its maximum length, but I'll be honest, I don't need it that long, so I'm going to drop it down to, say, 10 meters, and I'll make further adjustments as I need them. Because, like, you know, that piece right there is just a little bit too long as well. So what I'll do is I'll bring this back down to, say, here, and then we can take it across the front. Like so. And here's another spot where I don't need it as long as it is, so I'm gonna bring it back to just about right there, I think. I want to keep it on the on the ledge, as it were. And I will be making adjustments, you know, fine adjustments, I guess, precise adjustments, once I get the rest of it in place. Yeah, because here's another spot. I'm going to bring it down to about yay there. And, you know, we'll keep it going around the excavation. And we'll just tuck it right in there. So, that right there is going to be the rough outline of the habitat. It does leave us some more space over here. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Not yet anyway. I'll probably put another animal there, and that's just fine. Now, there was something that I wanted. It was this. This is a pretty impressive log wall. I'm going to put it right there for now. Now, facilities. Staff facilities, I need a keeper hut. You know what? What I need is... Where is it? Over here. Let me get a copy of that. Animal has escaped. Find it and call the vet. I bet you it's one of the baby birds again. Yep, it's already captured. Okay. This is going to get freaking annoying if it keeps doing that. I guess I'm going to have to figure out why it keeps escaping. How it keeps escaping. Alright. Yes, it's an ostrich. Where is it? I don't see it. How are they escaping? How are they escaping? They shouldn't be able to escape. I've got solid walls. Are they escaping? Are they running through when the train door opens? That's not supposed to be right, but it could happen. It could happen. Anyway, let's get back to this. Facility is having... which one? Transformer 11. Okay, well, you know what? We can do something about that. All right. There we go. All right. Water treatment is inaccessible. Yes, I know, but that's because I haven't laid any path yet. I'm going to pause this for now so I don't keep getting warnings. And then I'm going to do this. Now, I don't think the bisons require a lot of height on the wall. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, it's like 1.5 meters. Well, in that case... Excuse me. Something like that is going to be enough height. Right there. Alright, now on this side, I am going to do something before I lay down that wall, and that is I'm going to smooth this out just a touch right here. This is going to let our keepers get through. Let's pull this up just a touch. Yeah. Right, okay, hold on. It's not going to get completely smooth until I get rid of the barrier because this game is stupid sometimes. Alright. Sorry, the song that's in my head is You Should Be Dancing by the Bee Gees. And it was put there in my head by Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters, who today released a video of him and his band, the Foo Fighters, trolling the homophobes at the Westboro Baptist Church. Now, I gotta tell you, that is a group that I think, hey, if you can troll the hell out of them, then you go right ahead and do so, because they are all jackasses. And, you know, I mean, you know the old saying about how, well, you've got to respect my opinion. No, I really don't. I'm not under any obligation to respect anybody's opinion. I'm under an obligation to respect someone's right to hold an opinion. But I have a right to think that somebody else's opinion is shitty. And these guys are shitty. I mean, they're horrible human beings. And as the father of a gay kid, I would really like to see them dropped into a volcano. But hey, that's just me. I'm a different kind of cat. And if you object to the volcano treatment for the homophobes, that's, you know, I will not think lesser of you just because you disagree with me on that one issue. That said, if you agree with them, I want you to get off my channel right now. I'm not kidding. Get off my freaking channel. If you're one of these kinds who doesn't believe that gay people deserve to live, I don't want you watching my videos. My content is not for you. I love my son. He makes me proud every single day. And it has never mattered to me, not once, who he falls in love with. Not once. And as such, you know, I mean, I don't get it. I read these horror stories, and, you know, it's like, you know, my father threw me out when I told him I was gay. I cannot wrap my head around a father doing that. How can you possibly call yourself a father if that's how you treat your child? You have to love them. You have to respect them. And you have to care for them. And that means accepting them for who they are, no matter what. I don't care. Doesn't matter if they're gay. Doesn't matter if they're disabled. You love and care for your children, because that's what being a dad is all about. And I'm sorry if I just got preachy, but I believe in it. That is, becoming a father was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. And I wouldn't stop being a father at this point. I wouldn't trade being a father for anything, because I improved as a person so much just by being a dad that I learned just as much from my kids as I ever taught them. And I will love and respect my kids until the day I die, because they make me proud every single day. And yes, I just got a little weepy, and I'm not going to apologize for it because I love my kids. So anyway, Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters, they were protesting the Westboro Baptist Church, those infamous jackasses who carry signs that read things like "God hates fags," and basically they want everybody to be as hate-filled and petty as they are. And they don't understand the concept of love. They don't understand the concept of acceptance. They certainly have no idea how to be Christian. And I say this as an atheist. I, as an atheist, am a better Christian than these pieces of shit. But anyway, they were protesting out in front of one of the Foo Fighters concerts. And the band, rather than drive in one of their tour buses, rode in the back of a pickup truck and did an impromptu version of the Bee Gees' You Should Be Dancing, which has of late become a bit of a gay anthem. And there's nothing wrong with that. Bee Gees are great musicians. They're very 70s and they're not to everybody's taste. But my God, did they produce some great music, in my opinion. And Dave Grohl's idea to troll these homophobic dingleberries was to play one of the greatest gay anthems that was ever created from the back of a pickup truck while riding into his own concert. And ever since I watched that video of him and his band doing that, I've had that song in my head. You should be dancing, yeah. And it's it's fun, and it is what it is. Anyway, I'm very sorry to get preachy, but I'm proud of my kids. I will never not be proud of my kids. It's just not ever going to happen. And if you give me a chance to say that I'm proud of my kids, my Lord, am I going to take it? I'm going to take it in a heartbeat. Now, you may notice that what I'm basically doing here is I'm creating a viewing fence. It's only going to be just about chest high, and people are going to be able to see over it. But it's high enough up that the animals are going to be contained inside of it. I may replace the rock wall, not the rock wall, the log wall in the back with these pieces. I haven't decided yet. Well, it's very hot right now. I do live in Florida, and it is the summer, so it's hot. There have been a couple of my videos where apparently you can see the taskbar on my computer, and that's including like my weather app and my local time and date and things like that when I recorded, plus the apps that I keep on my taskbar. But that's fine. I don't keep anything embarrassing on my taskbar. I don't really have anything embarrassing on my computer. But here we go. And after this, I'm going to lay some rocks down along the edge, along the bottom of the edge, just to complete that inner barrier. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Excuse me. All right. Something like that, yeah. And we're heading on the 22-minute mark, and I'm still technically working out the geography of the habitat. What I want to do is I'm going to add a small lake, and I'm going to put in some trees and a couple of hills. Okay. Something like that. Let me double check something here. Whoops. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Okay. So, in fact, let's do this. Let's